Hi Scrapbookers, this is Megan and I am back with another layout for you on this Saturday. So for this one I'm showing you all of these different sprays that I'm going to be using. Mostly I pulled out some Heidi Shine, which is what Adele calls it. That's funny, I didn't even mean to say that. Um, but it's Heidi Swap Color Shine, and I think I pulled out 4 of her colors and then also a Mr. Huey's. So here I'm going to just sprinkle some on the background, and I know that gray one that I'm doing right now is called Tenzel, and then this one I believe is her gold. I don't think it's gold lame, I think it's just gold. I could be wrong though. I don't know if there's a difference between gold and gold lame. So I'm just kind of sprinkling a bunch on the background. And then I'm using this, I don't know what, it's probably, I think that one was a yellow from Mr. Huey's. And I don't remember exactly what color it was, so I apologize about that. Okay, so now here I'm just going to spray a little bit of that green and some gray and then some gold. And I just have this one picture of Jonas, and it's of him sitting in Brennan's little high chair. He thought it was so funny that I put his food down on the high chair, and so he wanted to sit in there. And so I just thought that was a cute photo. So I'm going to use that one today. And here I'm just pulling out a bunch of 6x6 papers from a pad. I'm not sure what it was called, but it was from My Mind's Eye. So here I'm just going to back the photo on a couple different sheets of that 6x6 pad. And I'm going to use this Close to My Heart ink pad. I'm not sure. I think it might be Olive Garden or something, olive green or something like that. Then I'm making a little bit bigger mat with that yellow floral paper, inking the edges on that. And then I have this Project Life card that I think came in like the holiday set or something like that. And I like the polka dots on it, so I'm just going to use it as some accent pieces. I'm cutting this one into a banner. And I don't actually have the layout in front of me. I'm actually at my in-laws' house today, and so I really don't remember how this layout ends up turning out. So here I'm gluing down these 2 pieces of paper. And I'm not sure what I disappeared to do. Probably went to go start a new process video on YouTube or something. So here I'm cutting up this cut apart sheet. I believe that is from a Dear Lizzie collection, maybe? I can't really remember. But here I'm thinking I'm going to use this, and so I'm going to ink up the edges on that. So I add that cut apart sheet to the bottom right hand corner, and then also a little teeny bit of it up in the left hand corner. And because I kind of cut it up, there are some odd white, like, I don't know, trapped spaces down in the bottom right hand corner and then up in the top, or left hand corner, sorry, and then up in the top right hand corner. So here I pulled out some of these chenille wood veneers and some of her ephemera pieces, and I'm just going through this trying to figure out what I want to do up there in that right hand corner. and I pull out that little arrow thing that says, I think I'll stop here. And I really liked the color of that. It matched the polka dots on that holiday card. And then I'm going to start gluing everything down. So I glued down that love wood veneer and then that arrow up at the top. And then here I'm trying to place down some of these buttons. So I get 3 of those on the layout. And here I'm referencing the layout that I'm scrap lifting. I forgot to say that at the beginning, that I was scrap lifting a layout that I found on Pinterest. And now I'm going to pull out some yellow enamel dots. Looks like I pull out like a bluish color too. Maybe they're green because the camera must be distorting the color, because I don't know why I would put blue on a green and yellow layout. Then I thought maybe I could use some of this twine. So I'm gonna attempt to pull this off, and it kind of gets a little tangled. But I cut apart a few pieces and I'm going to just tie them together and then glue them down. I spend forever trying to make it perfect. I don't know why I do that sometimes. But yeah, anyway. So here I'm going to put that down in one of the clusters there. And I just use my little mini zots to adhere my twine down, as well as my enamel dots. I apologize, I should have cut this out, but I was just editing it down really quickly and I didn't realize there was so much of this left in there, so I apologize about that. At least now you get to see the whole painstaking process. Excuse me. So now that I'm getting all of that done, I'm going to do some more spraying of the Heidi Swap Color Shine. I don't remember what color of green it was. I know it's not seafoam. It might be citron, but don't quote me on that. So yeah, I decided to add a little bit more of the spray to the bottom right hand corner. And then I was feeling like the wood veneer was a little too plain compared to the rest of the page. So I was just using my ink pad and kind of putting a little bit of ink smudging on the wood veneer. And now, let's see, what am I going to be doing? I'm going to put the date on there. And then I'm just going to clean that up. I hate not cleaning up my stamps right after I use them, so I always make sure to pull out my stamp cleaner and clean them off. Okay, now here I am going to start working on the title, and I have these little Studio Calico yellow letters, and so I'm going to use that for the title, and the title is just going to be Funny Jonas. I know it's very original. I'm just horrible with titles sometimes, so actually most of the time I'm horrible with titles. So here I had to pull out my second pair of Studio Calico letters because I guess it only came with 2 N's and I needed a third one to spell Jonas's name. So luckily I had 2 of those, and now I'm just putting them away. I think I'm trying to be better about cleaning up after I use things. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. So that was one time that I actually was. Okay, so I think I'm pretty much almost done with this layout. I don't even know that I do journaling on it. Oh, maybe I am going to journal here. Yeah, so I'm just going to journal about how Jonas thought it was funny to sit in Brennan's chair to eat his lunch. I think it's just lunch that he's eating. So that is the end of this layout. Oh, and I also end up going around each one of these rectangular boxes on the alphas just so that it stands out a little bit. Thanks so much for watching today, you guys. I'll see you tomorrow with another album share. Bye.